am, and we do, and I'm just going to give you crap for not wearing a costume.
This is my costume. I'm the same thing as Brian, but without the fancy sign. I couldn't afford
Oh,
it.
really? That's shot your shot. Anyway, so what do we have?
We are going from one zombie co-op game to another. This right here is Left 4 Dead, made by a little company called Valve. They made a few relatively well-received games called Half-Life 2, Portal, Team Fortress 2.
I don't know what games you're talking about.
Okay, well, basically, Left 4 Dead is a 4-player co-op game where you play as these 4 survivors during a zombie apocalypse. And I think that pretty much speaks for itself.
And we want to stick together here, don't we? Because the gist of this is you're only as good as your weakest link.
Yeah, exactly. There's a little bit more room for solitude when you're playing single player like I am, but the main gist of the game is 4-player online co-op. And you definitely want to stick close, because it's all about teamwork in this game. Like, you can share health packs between team members, you can share ammo, or I'm not sure if you can share ammo, but you can share pain pills and things like that. So yeah, it's definitely very much a team-focused game.
So what's the backstory here? Why is everyone zombies? Just because it seems like a good thing to do?
That's a cool thing, is that it's not a very story-driven game. You've got these 4 sort of mini campaigns that are meant to be played over and over again because, because there's this thing called the AI director system, which constantly keeps your experience different.
You are getting
I'm getting worked by
completely
these
swarmed.
zombies. Yeah. And yeah, it pretty much just adjusts the difficulty on the fly, adjusts where the zombies are coming from, what sorts of ammo piles you find, so it's a very different experience every time you play.
And you've got a melee weapon here too. It's not just guns.
Oh yeah, definitely. Actually, my very favorite weapon in the game should be, no, I guess not. There's a pipe bomb, but I'm gonna have to settle for the Molotov cocktail. There's a few different grenades you can find. Let's see, zombies, where are you? Yeah, there's quite a few different types of guns. Shotguns, Uzis.
Is there sniper rifles? Hunter's rifle?
Sniper rifles, exactly. Molotov cocktails. Light those zombies on fire. Oh yeah, it's definitely
very nice.
Definitely pretty cool.
So is that fire going to hurt you if you walk through it?
Yeah, it will. So
okay.
Yeah,
don't walk
and I
through
just
fire.
got hurt. Exactly. Crap. And
but if the zombies walk on it, they come and they light on fire.
They do, so it definitely helps out. The type of zombies, they're not like the Romero shambling undead. Like, they will run at you really fast, like 28 Days Later zombies.
Aren't there there's different types of zombies too, aren't there?
Yeah, occasionally you'll run into boss zombies, and I think there's 5 different types. There's the tank, which is this giant, incredible Hulk-looking monster. There's a witch, which is this lady who will only react when you sort of walk by and disturb her. There's a hunter, which is a really agile zombie who will jump out of nowhere, who's kind of my least favorite type of zombie in the game because he always kills me. There's a smoker, he'll grab you with his really long tongue, like just pretty much out of nowhere.
Aren't there boomers also that will vomit on you and explode?
Those are the morbidly obese zombies who want to vomit on you, and their vomit attracts the smell of other zombies. And if you shoot them, they'll just explode in a giant fountain of blood, which is pretty sweet. And then there's 5 chapters in each movie, and once you get to them, it's like a safe house. You can reload, stock up, heal, and what have you. So we're going to go ahead and stop the single-player experience right here, and we're going to load up split-screen co-op.
While we're doing that, let's go ahead and get a couple questions from Brian.
Yeah, so this is actually a perfect question. A lot of people are wondering, I know you're about to show split screen, and I know there's online multiplayer, but how are the bots? I mean, are they pretty smart?
The bots are very smart. They're really good. They'll share their health kits with you when you're low on health. They'll follow pretty close to you, but it's definitely more fun if you've got real human teammates, because when you're online, you're just start? Yeah. But yeah, you're online, you're yelling at each other, stay close, where are you going? Why are you wandering in the woods? Do not walk near that pipe bomb. It's going to kill you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun co-op online. So we're going to jump in real quick. Any other questions?
Yeah, I got a follow-up to that. Mike Leideking from, well, I don't know, but he wants to know if there are 4 players playing in multiplayer and 1 player leaves, is that spot automatically picked up by a bot?
I believe it is, yeah. I would assume so.
Okay.
But don't hold me to that.
Okay, I won't.
Yes, good, thank you.
All right, so we're just loading up here. Do you have another question to us that way, Brian, while we're loading?
Yeah, I'm wondering about, let's see, Q-Man from the Bronx wants to know, have you seen any cool achievements in Left 4 Dead so far?
There are a lot of really cool achievements. Yeah, there's a lot of fun ones. Like if you kill, I think something like 20 zombies with a single pipe bomb, you will. Oops, I need to find a good gun here. If you kill 20 zombies with a pipe bomb, you get achievements. If you kill a tank without him damaging you in any way, you'll get an achievement. So there's quite a few achievements, and I have to say they're relatively generous achievements as well. So it's not going to be the type of game where you're just scrambling to get all 1,000.
All right, so in our multiplayer here, we've got 2 AI and 2 real people playing.
Yeah, I'm joined by a guest from EA over here who is playing as Bud. That's the Bill character, my favorite one in the game. There's 4 characters. You can choose which ones you want. The only difference is the dialogue. They spout one-liners in traditional zombie B-movie style, which are some of my favorite moments in the game.
Now, what about the friendly fire there? Because the thing popped up that said don't shoot your teammates. Does friendly fire affect your teammates?
It's a setting. You can turn it on and off.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one of those things. There's a few different difficulty settings, in addition to the scalable AI difficulty. So you can tweak the level of difficulty in the game pretty extensively. Oh, I just got pinned down by a hunter, so I'm going to need a teammate to come help me out. There we go. Yeah, that's the other thing too. You always want to stay close because you'll get pinned down, you'll get knocked to the ground, you'll need somebody to come help you. Oh, sorry, lady.
I have a question.
Sure.
What's up, Brian?
I want to know, you're playing this vertically split screen. Can you play it horizontal?
You definitely can. That's just a setting. You pop into the menu and you can switch it out real quick. I prefer horizontal, but in the interest of time, I stuck with vertical.
Cool.
So about how long are these chapters?
Depends on how well you do. If you die, you'll restart at the last checkpoint. There's 5 checkpoints in the entire in each campaign, and on average, it'll probably take between 45 minutes and an hour. So you do the math and you kind of think this game is 4 hours at the most, but it's really not, because it's meant to be played over and over again. These are basically like really long multiplayer maps when you think about it.
Gotcha. And now with the car alarm, the sound attracts the zombies,
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
it?
sound definitely attracts zombies. You'll see this guy running out of here because he heard the car alarm. There's all sorts of little environmental hazards that you'll hear. Like there's an airport level, and if you pass through the X-ray because you've got all these guns, the alarm will go off, and zombies will come out of nowhere, and they're pretty pissed off because they're zombies.
Well, while we're dealing with a swarm, let's go ahead and see what other questions Brian has for us.
Yeah, Marcus Buey from Homestead, Florida wants to know, will lack of ammo play a significant role in the game? Is there plenty of ammo?
That's one of the things that the AI director affects. In my experience, ammo is not a huge concern, but the game will sort of limit the amount of ammo that you find depending on how well you're doing. But in my experience, it's you never really run out of ammo until you get to the last stand, which is the 5th and final chapter in each campaign, at which point you need to just fight like a crap ton of zombies. That's the only time. Oh, Bud got nailed by the smoker.
Oh, look at that tongue. Yeah, that's way up there. So you can just shoot that tongue and it drops right down.
Yeah, your primary weapon will run out of ammo, but you can switch to your sidearm, the handgun, and that's infinite. You just have to reload it when the clip runs out. So,
That's nice.
yeah, the challenge doesn't so much come from lack of ammo as much as it comes from just a huge, huge screen filled with zombies. So that's the only thing you have to keep an eye on. And also fire, which I just administered to my teammates right there.
Awesome. Team killing. Go, Sean.
That's what I do.
Okay. When is Left 4 Dead coming out and what's it coming out on?
It's coming out on PC and 360, and I believe it's a worldwide release scheduled for November 18th.
Fantastic. So that's right around the corner.